Welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna try and stay consistent with posting every Sunday. I'm not organized. I haven't taken this seriously because my last video got 162 views, which is not bad. I'm not complaining. It's part of the process. But I'm like recording and editing on the same day. And it's very hard to find a topic about what to talk about. Does that make sense? I don't know. Long story short, today we're gonna be talking about K Barbecue Plug, a company that I started based on. Okay, backstory. My wife and I really like Korean barbecue. Like, we would go out every single week and have Korean barbecue. Now, I thought to myself, there's nothing wrong with it. It was a 40-minute drive to our favorite Korean barbecue place. The closest K barbecue place we've got around here is about 20 minutes away, a good one. And then we're spending another $200 every time we go there. Yes, we work hard, we deserve it, yada yada yada, but that's some fine dining money right there. Now, I'm like, why don't I build a Korean barbecue table? So one day after work, I went to Bunnings. I got one of those tabletops. I'll show some photos as I'm talking. I got one of those. It's actually a kitchen bench, and I got some legs, and I had to buy some tools to make a hole. And in my suit and tie after work, I was on the grass in the front yard cutting a hole. I bought a grill from Temu. Long story short, you can see the photos. I made a Korean barbecue table that was very flimsy. This is where it started. We were having K barbecue in our backyard. I bought some meat, put some charcoal in there, and we're having soju, and my wife was like, imagine we can sell this. So I'm like, yeah, imagine. So I'm like, let's put it on Facebook Marketplace. What are we gonna lose? See if there's demand. So I did. I put it on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and I put it up for $350. Okay, Jesus Christ. Put it up for $350. Got about 6 hits in 1 hour. People wanting to buy it. Someone asked me if I can make them 2, because I put it was custom made. It's been used. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, I took it off and I slept on it. I was working for a company at that time. It was like a gap year from between my previous business and what I'm doing now. And I kept thinking about it. I kept dwelling. It was one of those things where it's like, this has potential, but I don't know where to start. And it's not gonna be cheap. We were in the process of buying a house. So we found a house, we got pre-approved for a house. We're like, happy days. Both of us are working. Buying a house in Sydney before the age of 30 was a big thing for me. So after some research and a lot of talking to suppliers in China, I found a supplier that had the table, but it was basic, very, very basic, and not something what I wanted. Started talking to them, got some samples sent out, and both my wife and I decided, hey, why don't we dump our house deposit into this business? It was like, buying a house already was scary. Dumping our house deposit in a business, see you later. Especially a business that we don't know if it's going to be successful or not. Like, we don't know if it's going to work. It doesn't even exist in Australia. So we've trademarked the name, we've patented the idea, and it was history from then. It was scary. I actually went to China. I went to Shenzhen to meet with the supplier. I we got ourselves a little storage unit here at Storage King, where I'm driving now. Now, yes, it was very scary, but then everything is scary. Like, you might as well be scared and just do it than be scared of not doing it, right? Now, if you guys haven't seen the table, this is just a sample, by the way. So this is the version 2, but we've gone all out. Like, I fixed everything. This is why I went to China, because this is the wrong, we got this as a sample just to see if it's nice. I don't know if I like it, but we went with our original print. And this is where the grill's at home, but this is where the grill goes, and you sit around it and you eat. And I guess this is where like a lot of business owners get stuck, or entrepreneurs, wannabes. We all come up with amazing ideas. I thought this idea was silly, especially that we're selling it at a high ticket, like it's a high ticket item, selling it at, starting at $550 and $700. I thought, who's gonna buy it? That's a fridge right there, you know what I mean? Like, no one is going to invest in this. But I did not see the value in it, maybe, I don't know. I still don't, now I do. Now I understand. We sold out in like 2 months. I find it crazy that we're able to come up with something that never existed. Make a website. We invested so much money, and we're talking a house deposit in Sydney. So it's scary. It's a big gamble. Like, imagine going to the casino and dropping over $150,000 on something, on red, and then not knowing if it's gonna hit red or black. We did it. This is our second. So this storage unit we've just moved to, it's a bit bigger. It fits 2 20-foot containers. Now the point is, we're gonna have containers coming in and out, so we don't need a big warehouse just yet. Would I love a big warehouse to keep stock? Yes, eventually. Is it too early? I don't know. Like, I think it is still early, because we're planning to expand. We've got a lot of ideas. We have a lot of, the sky's the limit when it comes to stuff like this. Like, and at the same time, I'm running a finance brokerage in the background for cash flow, because this is good, but then you're getting big lumps of money coming in at once, and then nothing until the next container comes. Another hard part with importing is, okay, what if this container doesn't sell and I've already got another one coming and something flops? What if the sample that I got from China is not the same as the 20-foot container that's on its way? So there's a lot of questions you need to ask yourself and be like, how do I sort of balance out risk? Because I've got a house and a family to cater to as well. So I've got a wife, I've got 2 dogs. We don't have kids yet. And this is probably why I took this gamble, because we don't have kids. So, but also we have, you know, a house to pay for. We've got food to put on the table, rent, overheads. Like, in the meantime of the container on its way in the last 2 months, and now it's been held, we're paying all these overheads out of pocket. We actually had to take out of our savings again because we made some mistakes at the start. Wrong people on board, right people on board. You learn, you adjust. This is I'm documenting this because I'm hoping this is big in like 2 years, and I can look back at this and be like, man, you were worried about the wrong stuff. And this is really interesting. I hope it sort of motivate you, because I did not come from money, and I've worked hard for my money. I did not borrow money to invest in this. And this is the other scarier part, that it's your own savings you're putting down. It's not like, you can go to the bank and be like, sorry, I can't pay you. No. I'm just thinking about it now, like, man, it's stupid. But you got to do something. There's two options in life. It's either you're sad that you did it and you're scared, but you did it, or you're sad that you didn't do it. Regardless, you're going to be sad and scared. So just do it. Like, would you be rather anxious about something while in it? You're going to learn. Regardless, you're going to learn. You got to put in the work. It's Sunday and I'm here. I could have been having a coffee with my wife, or I could have been out with some boys going on a car meet or something. But I'm not, because this requires attention. And the more effort you put in, the more you're going to get back. And believe in God. God will bless your efforts. That's probably the biggest thing that I've relied on, because He's the giver, man. The Bible says birds don't store food, yet they eat every day. He'll be fine. You'll be fine. He'll protect you. He'll guide you. He'll hold you with His right hand. So I got goosebumps now. You'll be fine. Just do it, man. Just do it. Trust me. You might be wondering, definitely this guy has some importing experience and have worked. Never. I came from construction. So I've never imported a container in my life. How did I learn? Research and doing it. Like, all right, dude. There's literally a bird sitting up there. All right. Anyways, you can't teach someone how to ride a bike on a video. You got to get them on the bike and make them fall twice or 3 times at least for them to learn how to ride a bike. And I apply that concept to everything in life. I can watch YouTube videos until tomorrow on how to run a business, but I will never learn properly until I run the business. So research, a lot of research, and just like having a good understanding of what I'm doing, and then just doing it. You'll learn. You'll make mistakes. Accept the fact that you'll fail. You have to fail. This is my 4th business, and this is my 5th business, the mortgage broking. I've never been a broker before, but I'm learning. I've learned. I know how to, I'm like 80, 90% there. Did I make mistakes? Yes. Ask. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to reach out. I've emailed some random people just for information. I told them, I'm very honest. Hey, I'm learning how to do this. I need your help. Can you please help? Yes, sure, thanks. No? Okay, no problem. I appreciate it. People will gatekeep information from you. But there are people out there that will help. I'm always happy to help. I get DMs every day. Oh, bro, how did you do this? Why am I going to gatekeep? Anyways, I don't like people who gatekeep. Yeah, this is sort of my story of K Barbecue Plug and where it started and how it started. There's a lot more to it. Maybe I'll do another video on it, just sort of expanding. I've been winging these videos, so I don't know what I'm doing. It's a bit awkward to even record them in public, but who cares, right? I'll probably start doing twice a week, just so I can warm up to it. But same thing, back to that concept. You won't learn, you won't get comfortable until you are uncomfortable. But yeah, I forgot to say this last time. Make sure you like, you subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. And see you on the next one.